Let's fly British Airways A350 Premium Economy class on Christmas Day. Fly with me in British Airways' Premium Economy. This costs 55,000 miles, both with Cathay Pacific Asia Miles or British Airways Avios. If you're on Haymax, you can transfer your max miles to either. I was flying out of London, so I had to pay the UK air passenger duty tax, which was an extra £378. Sadly, the only way to avoid this is to not fly out of the UK in a long-haul premium cabin. Anyway, my journey started at Heathrow, where I checked in my bag at the dedicated premium economy counter, went through security, and went through the most chaotic boarding process ever. At least our A350 was gorgeous. Once we finally got on board, I was greeted with a 56-seat premium economy cabin, one of the biggest currently flying. The pillow and blanket were actually impressively comfortable, and I was also given a good pair of headphones, as well as an amenity kit. The entertainment system featured a super responsive touchscreen and a great selection of entertainment, and even a moving map, though no tail camera, as some other A350s have. Boo. I asked the person behind me whether I could test out the recline and
Oops, sorry.
Well, that was embarrassing, so here's a photo of what the recline looks like. It was comfortable. Anyway, the pre-departure service started with a glass of champagne, and yeah, Alvin, you've already embarrassed yourself enough. But it was time to watch the safety video and get ready for takeoff.
Welcome everyone. We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, and your attention is essential.
The cabin lights were dimmed, and we left London approximately 40 minutes after our scheduled departure time. And we also learned about the Wi-Fi offerings on board this aircraft.
We're pleased to offer free Wi-Fi messaging for all members of the British Airways Club on this evening's flight.
At this point, our TV screens told us that there were slippers in offer. I was quite impressed, given that you don't normally get slippers in premium economy. A hot towel and a Bloody Mary later. Oh, by the way, it's great that British Airways does a couple of cocktails in premium economy. It was time for the meal service, and despite the fact that we got a menu, it was overruled by the Christmas elves today, who instead had catered a full-on Christmas dinner. This was very tasty. The crew were super friendly on this Christmas flight, though at points it did take 15 to 30 minutes for them to respond to call bell requests, so that's a minor feedback point. After dinner, I watched a bit of the material lists, then I had this Christmas edition beer before it was time to go to bed, and soon enough, it was breakfast time. Wow, that went quickly. I slept really well. Breakfast was a smoked mozzarella omelette, which was really good, which you don't really see on a plane, and I had a coffee with it. I guess the potato cake was just alright. After breakfast, the cabin lights were dimmed again until the crew came around with chocolates, which was the last thing they gave us before our landing into Hong Kong. The day wasn't particularly pretty, but after this 13-hour flight, I was glad to be home and glad to see my family. Overall, I was quite impressed. The amenities and food were really good, and there were a couple of things like the boarding process which I thought could have gone much better, but I wouldn't hesitate to fly British Airways in premium economy again.